And now, my friends, we return with episode 10 of our legendary SIGVALD campaign. So let's go ahead and jump in and take a look at what's been cracking. So down here in the south, the Empire, I don't really know what their mission is here, but they're marching down to the south. It looks like maybe they're going for like an abandoned territory or something, but yeah, the beleaguered remnants here of the Reichland, Boris Todbringer, Volkmar the Grim, as well as Richter von Leibwitz marching down here. But the vampires are lurking nearby. I have a feeling they're going to certainly be feasting here, so we'll give them an order to the mighty Helman Gorst, the terror of the night, to push in and cause some problems. Over here, we do have SIGVALD and his buddy, his new sidekick. We'll have to come up with a name for him, but they're basically just recruiting their Doomstacks right here. And yeah, Tamar can also do some recruitment as well, because he's going to be hanging here, so we'll just get some Marauders for now, which is fine. And can he upgrade his thing? He can, which is very cool. Kolek, in the meantime, is going to be going to the west. Franz is coming over here, and it looks like Franz might just be going to settle this territory. I'm not really sure what he's doing. But I'm hoping in this episode, as I have been for quite some time, that we can finally finish off the Empire so we can focus on Bretonnia. Once we can focus on Bretonnia, we can start marching to their capital and really just put a hammering on them and put them down. Their strength rank has gotten weaker, for sure. If we look, I don't know if they're even in the top 10 anymore. Are they? Did I miss them? Reichland, yeah, they're still 8. Okay, so they're pretty good. We're 6, so we're a little bit stronger. But nonetheless, Archaon, as well as in the south, he's going to be sieging Fildorf here, but it might actually be hard. The garrison is not a joke. It's a bunch of great swords. They also have mortars, and we're mainly just chosen. I recruited a bunch of halberds simply to help deal with the Bretonnian Doomstacks that were kind of giving us problems. So what I think we'll do is we'll go over to these nearby cities and just take them out first, and then we can do our thing. Got to be careful too. Dawi could be lurking down here, and we only have one hell cannon in this army now. So let's get Archaon over here. If we can maintain the 25%, I don't want to pull the garrison in if I don't have to. I should be fine like this. I think I'm just out of the sphere of influence. Yeah, we're good. Archaon's going to go into recruitment. Here we go. We have our character here as well, so he can go ahead and start gooning out some of the characters. Definitely taking out the witch hunters isn't bad, but we'll just pull him up for now and just wait for the cooldown to get better, because obviously there's a penalty for spamming here. And our upkeep's something, so we definitely need to take a big city. Archaon should be right for the taking here to be able to take the city. Back up in the north, let's go ahead and jump up here. Kolek is going to head this direction. And we definitely don't want to take attrition, so we're just going to use Kolek with his 25% movement to make sure we can get into a camp stance. So how far can we get? That's 26. That should be fine. Wow, that is a lot of Savage Orcs. That is no joke. Let's go ahead and encamp. I think everything's good. We're just going to move down here and take the Empire territories to town, and that should be it. So guys, we'll see you on the next turn. So just jumping in a little bit early, we just had Helman Gorst go out, and I think Helman Gorst just took out all those Empire armies, which is hilarious. Military alliance, who are you guys fighting? Yeah, that's all right. Let's see if we can get some dough from you. It's fine. We'll just take it. Who cares? Probably get like 300 gold or something. What's nice about that is we could just give Vlad orders now. We could just tell him to go attack things. They don't always seem to do it, but it's still something to write home about. So hopefully the vampires will take this Empire territory. I would actually like to send SIGVALD elsewhere, towards Bretonnia, to start pressing them in. Because we could actually send SIGVALD down this direction. Him and his buddy could just trundle through these vampiric-ridden lands. It is annoying. We only get our 75%. Big Bird's coming as well. I got to keep an eye on Big Bird. All right, so let's look and see if we can find the Big Bird. Is he around? All right, very good. Sarthoriel, the Everwatcher. Yeah, he's making his way down. He's just raiding. What does he have? Chaos Knights, Chaos Warriors. Get out of here with that crap. Not going to be able to do anything to us. So Kolek's going to keep moving. Kolek is very, very strong and independent. And if we get here, I'm not really worried. I mean, I don't know what Bretonnians could do to him. I don't know what Empire could do. I don't think anything against this treacherous stack here. So we'll take the city here for sure. And then we'll go over here. And we want to keep Bretonnia at bay if we can. So now we have our dude in the south. He's hanging out here in the city. We'll go ahead and... Is there any other annoying agents following us? I don't know if this guy's at war with us. Yeah, they're not. Okay. So assault units, we'll take out the Witch Hunter, 86%. And it's a success, which is great. Just still weakening the garrison here. So now we can go here and attack the city with Archaon. This will be nice. Should give us some dough. We've been running a little bit tight on funds. And we'll go ahead and fight this battle. It's going to be super one-sided, so I'm just going to fast forward through this as my chosen, just sweep through the city. Because, yeah, it's really not one that's going to be worth watching. All right, guys. See you after the battle. All right, guys, and now we're back. We lost 38 dudes. We were pretty reckless, too. I always forget to put the stupid banner. And, wow, 10G. All right, that's not bad. We'll take that for sure. Archaon might have ran a little bit danger close. Nope, he actually gets enemy siege holdout time trait, which is, that's all right, I guess. Oh, yes, now the Burning Head comes. That's where state troops really start to have some problems. And we'll go to our character here. He's got the goodies. Let's go ahead and just give him hard to hit. Melee defense, I think, is one of the best stats in the game. And our agent here is doing his thing. Great. So the Empire certainly running out of places, because if we don't take this out, the problem is that the Empire will then be able to basically just spam Lord Recruit there, and there will be like a lot of trouble for Archaon. Over here, we have Isleheart, which we do need to get that as well. And this is actually good for us that Bretonnia is like stealing these territories, because it means the Empire isn't going to settle them and we can, you know, finally finish them off. Let's go see what's up with our vampire pals. Join war against, yeah, they're fighting everyone we're fighting. We can get them to fight. Wouldn't it be funny if we could like coerce the vampires into dealing with Big Bird? That would actually be really hilarious. He's encamped. The infighting from the stupid marauders. Yeah, I always forget about that. Yeah, stupid. Goddamn marauders, just useless. All right, so we have this city. It's just like, I really don't want to go there unless I have to, because it's just like, it's just an extra turn of waddling that direction. So what we'll do is we'll move this way, just like so, while keeping our 25%. So we can go into a camp and not take attrition. And we'll see if the vampires take it. I'm pretty sure they will. Like, come on, let's just give you guys the... Come on, Gorse, don't you want this lavish land here? SIGVALD's going to go into a camp. We'll get our other dude, our marauder. And he'll come down here. And he might be out of reinforcement range. I don't know, like, I guess some Empire army could attack us or something, but who cares? So let's go ahead and cut the Marauder building. I don't know what we're thinking with this. We should just get rid of it. Upgrade this as well. And very good. Everything's going to code. We can upgrade this with SIGVALD, I guess. I don't know. There's not much else to do. Let's just do it so it stops asking us. Stop annoying us. We're done. All right, guys. I think that's it for the turn. Archaon successfully took the city. Kolek has moved over to the west to start pressuring. And it looks like there is a Bretonnian army here. Ooh, hey. Hey there, little buddy. It's funny because the AI thinks it can beat the Shaggot stack, but it cannot. All right, call to arms. Looks like Midland has declared war on one of my tribes. It's fine. We'll enter the side of our allies there because we need to squash them anyway, so might as well get around to it eventually. Greenskin's coming with a stack to take Salzenmund, which is quite funny. I actually wouldn't mind if they took that. I love that we have this like haggard alliance of like Greenskins and like just Norskins, and just the evil tide is having to push back the order tide just because it's so oppressive. All right, so we could take the city pretty easily with the Shaggies. Looks like it was abandoned. There was an army there. Karl Franz is over here with like 9 dudes. They must be really on dire times. And the Vampire Counts did actually go take that city. So Helmand Gorst actually doing his thing. And yeah, are they going to get confederated? I should probably just raise them on the way down. Okay, we have an army here. We have an army here. Archaon is fully healed. Do I go siege this? I could. Okay. We could assault the garrison too. It's a 34. Yeah, we need an extra turn. So we'll do a little bit of scouting. See what's like cracking over here. And we'll decide what we want to do with Archaon. Archaon's army's not bad. It's not the best, but it's certainly not bad either. Okay, Balthazar Gelt has a couple dudes left. We can get him and his zombie legion to come take them out. And yeah, I mean, I guess this is Von Karstein territory. It always looks like Empire on the map. If we take out Faldorf, that's quite good. And Fort Sol is going to have to pay the troll toll. So Archaon's going to have his work cut out for him, for sure. SIGVALD can make his way over here. Kolek. Let's go ahead and just do Kolek. It's a pretty easy decision here. Although, we could just ignore Salzenmund. Let the Greenskins take this. And then we can go ahead and get a little bit closer to our boy Franz. Now, what are the odds of me being ambushed by like a huge army? Probably slim to none. So we'll just take a really aggressive approach. We're not in March Chance or anything, but should be able to get over there. The Shaggas are so insane in this army. Ah, hey there, buddy. What treat do we have? Yeah, no, I don't care. That army's just beat to hell. It's like, what, mounted yeoman archers and stuff? Yeah, no problem. The mountain god cackles at their weakness. So we can go take out the city, which might not be a bad idea, because the Empire could certainly take it.
Not likely.
I mean, there could be a confederation. Reichland is so close to going down here. Who are they at war with? Become a vassal. Yeah, they're fighting the Greenskins right now. Let's go talk to the Vampire Counts. See if there's anything we do with Sylvania. Have them join war against Karazakarak. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we just squash them ourselves. Could be a good proving ground for our new armies here. Although SIGVALD's movement and these accursed vampire lands are just, it's wretched. Eventually we'll march out when the time comes. He's going to go here. Might be out of reinforcement range, but that's okay. Get Route Marcher so he can start to keep up with SIGVALD. Let's go into encamp to prevent attrition. And you are going to encamp as well, SIGVALD. Very good. We can upgrade this if we want to. Yeah, screw it. Let's just do it. You never know. We could create some like Marauder armies to go like chase things down in the late game. And now we just have to decide with Archaon. I don't think there's too much prey nearby. You could tell. Would he come? I wish he could like tell him to settle the city. Yeah, I guess it's just us here. I guess we just siege the city. I don't think... I mean, that garrison is greatswords. Greatswords are a pain in the butt. So we can start working down towards this fort, I guess. Because I do want to try and assault the garrison. We'll have the cooldown next turn to actually be able to do that, which might make the auto-resolve do better. Yeah, so I think we'll do that. So for now, he's going to come hang out here. Archaon's going to move down here, although we want to watch out for the Dowie. The Dowie are cunning folk. We actually have some upgrade slots as well. And we can get the Dragon Ogre Gathering. That's fine, we'll just do that here. Very good. Alright guys, that's turn. We'll see you in the next one. Oh no, and it looks like our poor Tamar was a little bit out of the influence range, and Louen's like a predator. We'll see if we can retreat into influence range. Yeah, I don't know if there's any way we can win this, unfortunately. Let's look. I mean, okay, so he has Foot Squires, Knights. We have a bunch of Chosen. I don't really care if I lose this guy. You know, it was kind of a ambitious situation anyways. But yeah, man, we were just... Where the hell did Louen even come from? The good thing is, though, now SIGVALD's going to be able to squash this guy. Can we win this? Okay, so we have some gold chevron chosen, but he has... You know what? Let's fight it. This could be fun. Maybe we'll be able to do something. All right, guys. See you on the battlefield. Boy, oh boy, Louen's going to regret this when SIGVALD turns around and slaps him in the face. All right, so let's go ahead in the trees, obviously to mitigate the Bretonnian cav and archers. And we'll get our marauders in back. They'll go around and go after the other units, and we'll fast forward. Here we go. Our jankety army is here. We're ready. The knights are coming. We have like no AP. We do have Melkos, which I guess is somewhat useful. Let's go ahead and screen you guys here. Screen you guys here as well. And here they come. Hopefully the knights will come to meet their doom before the main battle arrives. I know on this map it's a little bit hard to see. These damn snowy maps are all treacherous. Louen might go in too. Louen's going to be a pain in the butt because I have like nothing that's good against him in this force. Alright, let's go ahead and cast Enfeebling Foe on him and see if we can like get some damage into the king. Fast forward now. Should get his cav coming in here, and we're getting a little bit of spank in there. Certainly not worthless. And here, let's get you guys heading these guys off. And we actually got the charge on them, which is great. So Louen took a little bit of damage, but nothing to write home about. At least we hurt him. And now, I guess, yeah, it's just the inevitable grind of these units. You have the Chosen here. I mean, his infantry sucks. It's really just the cav that are something. It looks like a couple Grail Guardians have gone down to our Chosen here. No, they haven't. It's just how damaged his army was before. Louen has landed once again into the fray. We'll go ahead and do some magic damage to these Knights of the Realm. And here comes the Grail Knights. The Gold Chevron Chosen, holding firm. We'll get the Exalted, the Sorcerer Lord to try and beat down Louen. Every, ounce of damage we could do is nice for the auto-resolve for SIGVALD. I mean, I guess we could have corner camped, but yeah, making the cav units fight in the trees is definitely good. You can see my Chosen that are fighting one-on-one in a vacuum haven't lost anything yet, which is great. Let's go ahead and use Enfeebling Foe on the Grail Guardians, make them a little bit weaker. The Paladin's actually taking a bit of damage as well. Got to make these Chosen work for their bread here. Let's go ahead and pile you guys in here. And we have the Marauders in the back. It's going to be pretty impossible to get around to those archers, though. How are we doing? Yeah, a lot of damage across the board. We can get some Chosen pushing up, but I'm pretty sure the cav are just going to intercept us. So we'll just kind of keep trying to grind out the cav units in the forest. And we'll do some fast forwarding to spare you guys, because there's not too much I can do in terms of micro. I can use Enfeebling Foes and things like that here and there. We're doing some good damage, though. I mean, all this damage adds up, because when we go to auto-resolve with SIGVALD next turn, it's going to be much easier. You can see, yeah, some of the Foot Squires are being pushed down, but yeah, the Chosen not going to be able to carry this. Obviously, Louen's army has some, like, campaign line buffs that have made his force quite a bit stronger, and Louen himself is a pretty powerful lord. Yeah, those guys got beat up, though. Let's do a little Enfeebling Foe on Louen, and that is going to be that. It's just going to be the Chosen getting wiped. Well, Mighty Chaos Lord, you certainly lasted a long time, but, there's a lot of Predators out there. And, yeah, we did some damage. You can see the Grail Knights didn't take much, but the other ones did. Yeah, they're going to have a bad time versus SIGVALD. A very, very bad time. How dare you take out the Prodigy who was too slow to keep up? It's okay, though, because we wanted a knowledgeable lord anyways, and that guy certainly wasn't the one. All right, Chosen. Well played. Let's go ahead and see what we can do about Louen here in the next turn. Poor thing. Look at Tamar here. Just one of his many eyes. Closing forever. Decisive defeat? Yes, indeed. I wonder if Louen will flee, or if he'll take the beating from SIGVALD. He probably... You see, I don't want to chase him too much and then get caught, like, in an awkward situation where I'm, like, suffering attrition, but he's just sitting there. Oh, God. Will then the Empire have that city? It's more important to me to get the Empire. Like, Louen can just suffer attrition in these lands all he wants. I think that's the play. I don't know, we'll see. You can see the Haggard Norskins up north. I think that's Throg in the distance. Sigvald's best friend, of course, Throg. Everyone knows this. All right, so it's finally turn. Apologies that there was no edit there, guys. I figured we'd just continue on from where we were. The Scarecrow banner. Oh no, they've stolen it. They've stolen it from us, and the Skull Takers are taking some territory as well. So let's go ahead and assault the garrison now. 84%. And we succeed, which is great. And now Archaon can come in and besiege the city. Should be able to win it. We can actually upgrade the Shaggoth Gathering right now. But let's just press the city. Archaon will have time to kind of think things through after this. Alright, so we'll continue the siege for now. How long do we have till they surrender? It's probably a little bit of time. Yes, 16 turns. We will fight this battle. We need to. Alright, so elsewhere on the map, let's go ahead and see what's going on. We have an Empire army here and here. Those guys are just on death's bed. We have Louen here in his jankety stack. They can continue suffering attrition for all I care. Sigvald totally would let one of his lieutenants just go down like that. And we're going to keep moving, because if I let the Empire get its feet back under it, it's just going to be annoying. And good, so the Orcs have taken this city. We have Rene the Devoted here, who I'm really tempted to squash, because he might actually defeat my Orc ally stack here. Although he's kind of like... What is he? Yeah, we'll just take out this Empire city. So we're going to go with Kolek and squash this real quick. We can always turn around after and get him. Auto-resolve. Boom. Take that money. Oh, perfect. Kolek ran back towards the AI that we wanted to fight. So, Hellfire Sword. We got some decent items. Let's go ahead and look. It's been a while since we've actually looked. Let's give him this. He doesn't have any talismans. We should have done this earlier. Potion of Healing is fine. And some fat level ups as well. The Sun Eater. What can we get for him? That's really cool. Is there anything else? Giant Killer does give him bonus for his large and weapon strength. That's actually quite nice. Eye of the God, 7% when attacking. Cool. So Sorcerer Lords have leveled up. Let's go ahead and get them Wound. Wound is actually something useful. We don't really care about stealing technology. And just in case, we get another army, we'll actually start developing this caster to someone that we can hand off. The Exalted Hero. Let's give him Deadly Blade. And good, so Kolek's all happy, Hopefully the Greenskins do take that city. That would be really nice. SIGVALD has moved down, and we no longer have the punishing upkeep from that other army, I guess, which is nice. Hergig is in trouble. Here we have Volkmar. Certainly not having a good time, are you, lads? Fildorf is here. Man, it has such a good garrison, though. We're going to fight it. Archaon and company should be able to do it. Or I could besiege them for a turn longer and see if I can... Let's actually besiege for a little bit longer, see if we can force them into open field. So we'll go ahead and develop some towers. And we'll continue to siege from here. If they want to come in open field, the AI thinking it's safe, we will have a much easier time with our Hell Cannon. Alright, so that is that, guys. We'll pass the turn. We'll see you in the next one. Alright, looks like my allies are going to battle here. We'll enter the war on the side of our allies. No surprise there. Now we'll just keep chatting until we hit the next turn. So, Louen actually just went from Archdance over here and just went down south past Talabheim. So he's kind of over here in the forest, which is fine. The Reikland did not come out to fight, so they're still sitting in their castle. And the Big Bird's still marching down here, but Big Bird is in for a rude awakening once he reaches my army. Kolek Sun Eater, Eye of the Gods, income. Oh no. How dare they? The greedy Chaos Gods. Unfortunately, we're going to suffer attrition here after we take the city. What is best in life? Well, certainly not taking attrition. So we got an army here. We have Alberic is here with a force as well. Southenmund. We don't care too much about him, but yeah, we do need to keep Bretonnia in check. If they're able to gather all their armies and isolate one of my Chaos Hordes, it could get a little bit ugly. I certainly don't want to lose these. So if we go over here and then take the city, I'm trying to think of the best angle to do this. So if we go right here, maybe I'll run this direction after I defeat the city. I mean, I'm willing to yield a little bit here. And we'll auto-resolve that because that's just an absolute squash. We got to defeat it to win the campaign, and if we let Reikland have anything, we'll raise it. Yeah, it's fine. The amount of money isn't worth it. Damn, it's still taking attrition. Okay, so we're going to have to take it for a turn. Sigvald's leveled up. And yeah, we'll just keep making him a good combat guy. Is there anything I'm missing? His aura radius? It's not that good. Corruption, Premonition does help against ambushes, but that's not going to really be a thing for us. Recruitment cost, Favored Son, Auric Armor. Sigvald has all of his quests. Give him the Deadly Blade. Sigvald, the Deadly Blade. It's Firecaster also. Let's go ahead and see. Let's get the wound. And now for you. This guy certainly had seen better days. This Chaos Corruption really taking a toll on him. Now up in the north we have Kolek ready to squash that Bretonnian city. I would imagine it's a pretty weak stack. Archaon's still sieging the city down here. We have 15 turns until they really start to have problems. And we could honestly just keep picking them apart. They have another character in here, so let's see if we can get that action going. The siege towers will be kind of helpful. Yeah, but the great swords, I mean, the great swords are the only issue. If we could just avoid those guys. All right, Sigvald's taking his damage. Kolek. Oh, you think, Franz, that I did not notice this. All right, so the Bretonnians can hang tight for now. Oh, buddy. You think you're escaping the gaze of the Sun Eater? No, he's coming for you, dude. The only reason I'm not marching in case there's Bretonnian stacks, because I'll be able to reach this next turn, like, no problem. All right. Oh, man, I almost let that slip. That would have been something. Attrition all over the place. You know, whatever's left of the Empire armies is certainly taking some attrition here. Kappelberg. I believe we are at war with them. Here, we'll have him take that guy out. Who is this? This random Empire army raiding? Goodness gracious. They're out of control, I say. And hopefully that city will be resettled. Archaon. Oh, let's take a look. Yeah, we'll at least get one tower, I guess. We could use the Hell Cannon to just pound one of the walls. That would be nice. And yeah, they'll start taking attrition in 8 turns. That's still so long. Archaon's army isn't like really this great for this situation. Because that's a lot of great swords. Granted, they're much weaker than what we have, but still. Yeah, okay, we'll continue that for now. Let's go make sure there's nothing else important to do. Yep, so we have him. Is there any actions he could do? He could go ahead and pick off this agent if we want to, so let's just do that. We don't want to get blocked or any of that really annoying stuff. SIGVALD has done his piece. Louen is an Alberic and company just hanging out, but yeah, I really want to finish the Reichland. And then from there, Kolek can just rampage down here and hopefully take out Eilhart in this episode. We'll see. All right, guys, time for Archaon Siege Battle. It's going to be a fight. So let's go ahead and lightning strike this, and we'll see you guys in the battlefield. All right, guys, here we go. The battle is set. Let's go ahead and get everything rolling. So I'm trying to think where we could minimize the amount of damage we take from towers. So there we would still take 2. Here seems like the best bet if we could just like hug this periphery. Just kind of have you guys back here like so. Oh god, that's so hideous. Get the Hell Cannon right here as well. Archaon Exalted Hero. Like climbing walls is certainly a little bit rough. We could climb the walls with these chosen, the ones without great weapons, and preserve. Yeah, so we'll get them in group 1, like moving up as a force to siege these walls here. And then you guys can, yeah, everyone else can kind of just hang back, I guess, until the time calls. We really want to minimize the amount of damage we take from these towers. This one here we should only be getting hit by 1 right now. All right, start deployment, start battle. So you guys are going to move up here. We'll send in the shielded chosen first. And then these guys can come up behind. Hell Cannon can start shooting into the handgunners. Handgunners are definitely like the big threat here. Archaon does have Burning Head now, so we can certainly get some work in against these state troops. We could actually send some of the other great swords to like bang on the gatehouse. Oh, these are actually the explosive rounds, yeah. These damn towers. It's fine, so we're going to take some damage here. There's no avoiding it. As long as we don't take damage from 2 towers, I'm okay. So climbing the walls here, there are great swords, but there's handgunners in the first row, which I'm okay with. So we're going to get our boys up on the wall here, our heroes. We'll get these shielded chosen climbing here if we can. Ooh, that was a really brutal shot. You climbing here, you climb over here, and you climb over here on the side if we can. Like that. Okay. Swords of Chaos are in okay shape. Obviously, I haven't taken too much damage yet. The handgunners are getting pounded. No surprise there. Let's shoot these halberds. These damn handgunners. The handgunners aren't going to be too much of an issue for too long, though. We do have a lot of shields. So yeah, we're only taking damage from some of the towers here. But Archaon getting up in the walls, is it too risky? Let's let his servants go up first. We'll get you shooting at these handgunners for now. Very good. So we're about to have some guys mounting the walls here. The Exalted Hero and Archaon will certainly be useful. We'll get some great weapons pushing through. The Swords of Chaos can go work on the gatehouse. And halberds aren't going to be useful at all here, but that's fine. Alright, so everyone's climbing the walls, doing their service to the Dark Gods. Looks like another miss there, which is fine. Let's go ahead and pop the bigger buff. Let's get you on the walls. I'm normally a little bit hesitant about storming the walls, but now that we have some troops coming up, I think it's going to be okay. Get these chosen with halberds up here, and let's get you guys climbing as well. You can send Archaon. The main gate should eventually be beaten down by these Swords of Chaos. They'll get in there eventually. You can see the gate damage is stacking up. Like, they only have so many great swords that can cover so many angles. Burning Head, we can't use it on walls, so at this point it's kind of pointless to use. So the Chosen are getting up the walls. Let's go ahead and just kind of keep this party started. We'll get a couple great weapons ready to go. Archaon, I could have sworn I told Archaon to climb the walls here. We'll see if we can get up here. The Exalted Hero surges onto the walls to fight halberds, which is going to be a good fight for him. And the tower, if we can take that from them, seize the control. Looks like our Chosen did get on the walls quite happily here. We'll see if they can engage those halberdiers. Archaon, climb the ladder. Do your thing, bud. A burning head, we want to wait until we actually have troops in there fighting. It's going to be much more efficient. Let's go ahead and just hammer this way. We don't need to send troops down there quite yet. Just kind of seize control of the walls first. Get some more reinforcements coming up there. And the damage looks good so far. Swords of Chaos have gotten some damage on the gates. Let's go ahead and move these great weapons in. And good, everyone's getting up there. Some of the handgunners have taken quite a righteous pounding. See if we can shoot over the wall. They kind of work like mortars. Not quite as like up and down as a mortar in terms of arcs of fire, but it's not terrible either. Alright, so the halberds are getting wrecked. The tower should be ours soon. Archaon's on the wall now, so, you know, he can help. Let's give him some miscast chance. Yeah, we want to wait till we can get these guys blobbed up on our units down here before we waste the magic. Although, honestly, yeah, I think so. Let's wait till they're blobbed up. Alright, so the halberds are falling. Can we get this gatehouse? It looks like the Empire is holding it quite tenaciously. Swords of Chaos are going to be in here soon-ish. They're not in any huge rush, it would appear. Handgunners are getting pounded as well, which is nice. So let's kind of keep making our way downtown. Making my way downtown. And good, it looks like the character's coming over here to fight, so the Exalted Hero can go over there and hopefully finish him off. And the Hell Cannon is just being stupid as always. The Mirror Guard are here as well. We can send the Mirror Guard around like over here to like maybe take out those handgunners. And good, so the walls are more or less ours. We'll keep fighting up here. We'll pile in, Archaon will lead the charge. Burning Head, I mean, they're too kind of disconjointed right now for it to be worth it. But at least the handgunners aren't shooting and the tower now belongs to us. We can send some halberds down. We'll let them gather first before we send them down. Because climbing the walls does make you tired, so, you know, we don't want to do it with everyone. We don't have to. Like, these guys are all still eager, taking a little bit of archer fire, so let's move over here. Move you guys over here, move you guys over here. Mirror Guard will go over there. Archaon is exhausted, but hopefully he can win a duel against some of these greatswords here. And the gates should be ours soon, 83%. A lot of missile damage coming. And now we can pile down with you guys. Get them down from the walls. Get you guys down from the walls as well. You guys down from the walls. We'll kind of do a bit of a timing. Archaon and the Chosen still winning against greatswords. And now my halberds are down from the walls, which is good. Some of them actually have gotten the Lord. And the guys here can rush through. So we'll rush in now. Swords of Chaos can lead the apocalyptic charge, which will look very, very badass. A few things cooler than seeing the Swords of Chaos lead a charge with their thunderous, cool effects. So we'll do this here. Oh, hopefully that doesn't bounce off the walls. That one might not have been good enough. What? Oh my god, I hate that so much. Oh god. That would have been so good. Like, you know, if this battle was actually really close, that could, like, cost you the game, right? Like, that could be really, really bad. Exalted Hero still going here. Archaon will get another chance to cast, I'm sure. But the Chosen with great weapons are just going to have to do it for now. We can do a little bit of fast forwarding, perhaps. Swords of Chaos are fighting the right targets, but we'll pull back with them. Mirror Guard are up on the walls here in just a minute. And we can get you, Chosen, climbing these walls. Because we can only fit so many through the gatehouse, so might as well not, like, you know, monster mash them up here. We'll have another Burning Head soon, and we can overcast it. We'll use the miscast chance. Duration, 36 seconds. Very good. Alright, so Burning Head now, so we'll go ahead and pop this, and we're going to overcast it and just hope it, you know, doesn't freaking do that again. So we'll cast it just like this. It'll hit a couple of our own guys, but hopefully not too many. And good. So the enemy lord taken out by the halberds, which is great. Oh, I was so far away from it. Oh, that is so annoying. God, okay, well, I guess I've just learned my lesson. I'm just not going to even try that anymore. So hopefully he wins. Archaon just dropping the base right here. Oh, God. I hate this so much. I hate siege battles. I hate them so much. They're just the worst thing in this game. Alright, let's keep shooting downtown. We'll pressure the back city with what we have here. But, you know, for the most part, we've taken some heavy casualties, but it's okay. We're getting in there and we're doing some work. Looks like the Empire Captain is losing to my Exalted Hero. Could use Cascading Fire Cloak. I think we need some more reinforcements up here. These greatswords are actually doing great. Pun completely intended. So Archaon, you keep chopping away. Let's get you over here as well. How are the greatswords doing down in the low ground? Mirror Guard. Mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? Certainly Sigvald. Halberd's fighting Empire Knights, great. And let's get you guys can continue to hammer those greatswords if we can. Chosen are still fighting. Chosen have good stats, but those greatswords are not giving up easily. See if we can get these guys by. Yeah, that Hell Cannon Blast right there certainly did a lot of work. Archaon does cause terror with the mask that we gave him, so that was helpful. Mirror Guard will be up on the wall soon. They can start pressuring the back of the city, getting to the juicy mortars and other artillery pieces. And the Chosen here to 26 kills, but handgunners fighting in melee combat. That's quite brazen. And what do we have left here? A couple halberdiers. Yeah. Well, it looks like we should be able to get through. Swords of Chaos. Again, lending some really nice bonus for his infantry AP. So, let's try it the good old-fashioned way, shall we? We're going to go right down like this and see if it'll make contact. I'm learning my lesson here. Yeah, there we go. That's a nice little burning head. Doesn't do a lot against armor. And of course, it still bounces off the wall. That was alright. I mean, great swords aren't going to take too much. It's better against like spearmen and state troops and, you know, kind of just trash units, basically. Let's go ahead and rush these guys down, see if they can flank the great swords. Those halberds are broken. The great swords here are broken as well. We'll get our heroes to polish them off. Very good. So the mirror guard are up on the walls. You guys can climb the walls as well. Mirror guard can now push through and go after them. And these chosen have done a good job clearing out the back city. So let's keep moving. Do some fast forwarding as well. Archaon and the Exalted Hero are fighting greatswords, which are actually doing some decent damage against them. Let's get them down here into the pits to see if they can help out. And if we look around here, the halberds are being attacked once again by Empire Knights, which I suppose is a good engagement for them. The Mirror Guard can rush these archers. Those chosen are coming up over the walls. Hellcannon's out of ammo. We have won that very grindy fight. Now, our casualty replenish should be good. We should heal more or less in one turn. We have another burning head to do, so we could just pop it right here to see if we can get those archers, rather than having it bounce off the stupid walls. Yeah, there we go. They should finish off those archers over there. Yeah, there we go. Halberds still fighting in the streets, getting cost-effective trades. Mirror Guard chasing. Very good. The decadent pleasures of Slaanesh shall soon be upon those archers. How you doing, SIGVALD? Or Archaon? You're not SIGVALD. Okay, so we got a mass break at the gates. So now we just push back into the city. We can use Swords of Chaos to ride these guys down to make sure they actually break. Oh, that was actually a temporary break because it was a terror rout. Get you guys pressuring these archers. Mirror Guard are fighting archers in combat, which is great. Let's get these chosen pushing towards the back of the city. And yeah, those great swords are like fully shattered off now. Victory is ours. All right. Certainly took a beating, though. We took a beating. I suppose we could have played it better. Anyways, we'll see you guys on the campaign map. Now we're back. We did take some losses, but that's okay. Ooh, 49,000. Oh, that was definitely worth it. So Archaon can't recruit now. We're going to have to just kind of sit and lick our wounds, but I do plan on having him kind of chill for a while. And do we want to get... Kindle Flame's pretty good. Oh, Dorker. Yeah, we want to get his horse. That's going to be really nice for open field battles. And no Manticore quite yet. But we'll continue to make him hard to hit. Very good, Archaon. You've done well. You've done well, brother. And now we move up to the north. Archaon has gotten his Apocalyptic Steed. The Empire has 2 territories left, I think. Kolek should be ready to squash this one next turn. All right, guys. That's it for now. We'll see you in the next one. All right, guys. We're back. It looks like there was an ambush here. Balthazar Gelt trying to do God knows what with his 3 units. Now we need to get the Shaggies. We could go to Middenheim. It does have a decent stack, but I think we go and we chill for a turn. Let our kind of army heal. Kolek's going to go to the point. We'll see if Franz is hanging out there. Oh, hey, Franz. Oh, hi, Mark. Should be able to just take them out with a very easy auto-resolve. Let's see what it gives us. Very good. Let's put him down. That one is certainly not worth watching. That would be an absolute massacre. Granted, hey, got rid of our Chosen, which is good, because we want to replace them. We'll just take the money. All right, so Franz is fallen. Kolek should get the trait for defeating Franz, which is nice. Yeah, cause terror when fighting the Empire, which won't matter for much longer. And I literally think the Empire has like 2 territories left. Kolek, is there any RORs we can recruit or anything? Yeah, we can take like... Because I don't want him to lose his momentum. I'll take the weird spawn. Like, I don't want to even sit to recruit for 2 turns. Kolek's done his job here. SIGVALD is going to go here to Middenheim. Honestly, yeah, just working his way towards Eilhart will be fine. Archaon has taken this city. Where do we want to start? Like, oh, yeah, that's right. Archaon has to go deal with the stupid fort. So let's move. Actually, we should scout first. I'm like getting a little bit careless now, but you never know. Like there could be a Dawi Doom stack down here. All right, so looks safe-ish to me. Archaon can go here. We'll go into stance. We'll finish up his stack. I think I'm going to get some great weapons, just in case we do fight the dwarves. Get some dragon ogres too, even, which wouldn't be terrible per se. 194. Let's get the gathering. So we can start getting Shaggies. Shaggy and Scooby-Doo. Some ogres. Now they're 2 turns. We want to be able to take that next turn, so let's just get some great weapons. Call it a day. All right, so Archaon's recruiting. He's happy. I'm sure he's very proud of himself and his conquest. Let's go ahead and check how many territories the Empire does have. So we're strength rank 9 at the moment. Corona is back up to 3, so that means they have their armies more or less intact. The Empire is 61 now. They have 2 territories left. Okay, so we should be able to stomp them out here, and then from there it's just a matter of like dealing with Corona, which is not going to be easy. I mean, I think it will be doable, but it'll take some time. Do I even want to bother with Middenheim? Like, do I? I don't know if that's even really worth it, to really be frank. So SIGVALD can come through here. We'll get him in enough to get his encamp stance. I mean, the money could be cool. These are probably just like jankety stacks anyways, but SIGVALD's got more important mission to be on here. Let's go ahead and upgrade this. No point really, but in case we want to get a second army and just give him a bunch of marauders, it's something we can of course think about. And what else do we got down here in the south? All right, Archaon's ready. I think that's it for the turn, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Now we're back in business. Chapter objective successful. The Ever-Chosen. Oh, yes. Very good. So first things first, we're going to go ahead and assault the garrison here. Yeah, very nice. That has been done. That will soften it up for an auto-resolve for Archaon here. So we're going to move in with Archaon with this 20 stack. And we will auto-resolve this. We might lose some stuff, but honestly, it's going to be a squash. Yep, there we good. We took a little bit of damage. That's fine. We'll take the money. And Archaon falls back the correct direction. And we get Khorne's. Oh, look at that. Khorne's Rage. Very nice. This guy's just like... Man, Valnir has been the true hero of this campaign for sure. So we have the magic. We definitely should do this tree line. Yeah, because that'll help with... I believe, yeah, Chaos Warriors. Yeah, physical... He can make his Chosen pretty scary, actually. So that might actually be an inkling that maybe we'll keep Archaon as a Chosen character just for fun. I mean, Shaggy Doomstack is good, for sure. Maybe we get a couple, just to kind of freshen things up. But for now, because I want him to be able to fight the Bretonnians, and without Shaggus, it's going to be very difficult. So now Empire has one territory left. They have Alhart. So we'll go down there and polish him off. SIGVALD is on his way. Like, what are you hoping to accomplish, Chilfroy? Yeah, did you just happen to be encamping right in front of me here? Like, do you think this is going to go well for you? He has Grail Knights, I suppose. So we have some level ups here. The train, you see, that's where training's useful. Like, if you have a little bit of experience you still need, it like is nice for just getting you there. The Exalted Heroes are finally coming into their own. You have any cool items? I mean, we're pretty sparse on items, to be honest. Give you this. Oh, word save. That's actually really good. Archaon needs some good items. Valnir doesn't really need them because he's mainly just kind of questing about. We'll get the word save to Archaon. And you need some stuff as well, bud. Let's give you a talisman and a hand weapon. And good. All right, so we're getting some loose equipment on these guys. Might as well just equip things where we can. So Archaon's done his part. The fort has been taken out. Valnir has done a great job down here as well. And now it's time for the Mountain God to trundle south and just start stomping on everything, just like Godzilla. As he goes. Look at this. Just waiting for the Manticore. So Kolek can just come down here. I don't think he fears anything. We'll get the city. It's convenient because we can start squashing Bretonnia as we head this way. And yeah, now I guess SIGVALD's going to take a fight here. What do they have? I mean, Grail Knights aren't bad. But like our critical mass is pretty gross. That's actually going to be a kind of painful fight. And if Louen and this guy came and attacked me, that could be, you know, something that would be a stressful fight. So I think we'll squash there first. All right, time for a battle, guys. So let's go ahead and grab our boy. Check it out. See what Chilfroy's got going on. Yeah, I mean, the balance of power really gives a lot of credence to Grail Knights, but they should get pounded. I don't see this going badly. All right, guys, we'll see you in the battle. Just 1 second. And here we are. Let's go ahead and get the battle all set up here. So we'll get the Hell Cannons kind of offset in the back. We'll leave one Shaggy to guard them. We'll leave two Shaggies. Shaggy and Scooby-Doo. So when we're fighting this blob of Grail Knights, we want to like keep our units very tight, because if we let a Shaggoth get like isolated and kind of like caught out in the open, he could get dragged down by the Grail Knights, but together their critical mass is going to be really, really gross. Especially with SIGVALD, with standard die and all that good stuff. Got our two flying characters as well. Looks good. 3, put them here. Shaggy's back here in group 4. Start deployment and start the battle. So the Hell Cannon's going to open up on the Grail Guardians. Grail Guardians are going to be a pain in the butt. So let's go ahead and drop the boom on them. We'll move our stack here, move you guys here. This is going to be a good test for our Shaggoths. They're super upgraded though. I would imagine that the Bretonnians are decent in the upgrade department as well, but ooh, that shot was nasty. So we'll rip a couple more. And now we can switch on to the Grail Knights here, get you going here. And we probably want to get our characters back a little bit, because if they get focused, Lure of Fire will be okay here. Flamestorm, yeah, if we overcast it, extra damage. Yeah, so we'll try and Flamestorm them, because if they gather on us with all their knights, we should be able to pound them pretty good. Yeah, my characters could be in trouble though, so we need them to like just run for the hills for now, because their air force is actually pretty scary. So SIGVALD's here. We might lose the Hell Cannons actually. Maybe we pull back another Shaggoth here. Pull another one back here. There we go. And here comes the treacherous stack of Bretonnians. Let's see where they're going. Looks like hopefully they're just going for the hell cannons. Oh, and you guys should be in group 1. Very good. Alright, so now we're in combat. Looks like some dudes have engaged here, so the Shaggies can go ahead and start taking them out. The hell cannons are certainly going to be a bit of a distraction. We'll charge them as well, and we'll bring back our characters now that the flying units have landed. Alright, so the Doom stack of Shaggots, let's see if they can win this. I sure hope they can. We can give the Flaming Sword of Ruin to our guys over there, and yeah, the Magic's going to be a pretty big breadwinner here. Exalted Hero can go fight here, and we can overcast this right over here. We need to get that overcast going like ASAP. Alright, so the Flamestorm should come in just a moment. Do some big old damage. And there they go. Alright, so that's pretty good. We're getting some work in there. SIGVALD's doing his thing. We have these flyers fighting here. Hopefully my 2 dudes can win. And we'll give Flaming Sword of Ruin to those guys as well. And the Shags in the back are doing pretty good. We're taking a lot of damage though. It's not an easy fight. Thankfully SIGVALD's here. SIGVALD can fight Chilfroy. Looks like he's doing a good job of that. Our wizard, though, we can't afford to lose our wizard this early, so let's pull him back. Those damn Hippogriff Knights are so strong. And we'll drop a Piercing Bolts right here as well. Just gotta do what we can. Pull back here, pull in him. And let's get these Shaggies to go right here. Yeah, so the Hell Cannons are just getting obliterated, obviously, because there's just so much stuff. It's really hard to protect them against all that. Exalted Hero doing his thing. Looks like the Shaggus, we might lose a couple here. So let's just keep pushing. The battle seems more or less won, though. Let's go ahead and do this. Some Potion of Speed to get away. And just save our Winds of Magic for now. Good. So how's SIGVALD doing? SIGVALD's taking a little bit of damage, but that's alright. Pop the Opal Amulet. We lose one Shaggy there, but that's alright. And yeah, we need to get another like big bombardment spell right here. It's only 9 Winds of Magic for this. You can kite here. You can keep kiting around here. How are we doing in the back? Looks like it's pretty cleaned up. And we still have a couple big Shaggas fighting in here. Let's get you guys piling in. We need to make sure they're all like super efficient. The Shaggoth can just withdraw. You can keep running into the sunset. And you, can we drop another Piercing Bolt somewhere? Right here onto those Knights should be fine. It'll hurt our own troops a little bit, but I don't know. Yeah, maybe we should be a little bit more cautious with that because I remember Piercing Bolts, I learned from multiplayer, believe it or not, actually does do some good damage against the single entities. Alright, that actually hurt them more than it hurt us. Alright, so let's kind of run with you. We can have you run to the edge of the battlefield. Those damn flyers are like 242. Come on, buddy. We need them to lose interest or hit army losses, like, stat. Oh, God. Oh, God. Chilfroy seems unbreakable. That was actually a hard fight, guys. But SIGVALD on his own. Maybe with Louen stacked there, they would have had a chance. I don't know. I don't think so. So let's beat this guy down. Let's give him the good old 1-2 punch. He's unbreakable, so we have no choice. We have to give him the biz. SIGVALD, we want to use our potion here to heal him on the campaign map. And it looks like the Hell Cannons, I'll probably lose one. Alright. Oh, man, that was actually a scary fight. Alright, guys, we'll see you in the next one. Here we are. Looks like we lost our character. We lost 1 Hell Cannon and 1 Shaggoth. Okay, not the end of the world. Certainly take the money. Do we chase that guy down, though? Can we, is the question. Let's see how far he goes. Okay, Bretonnian armies. What else do we have? Yeah, he'll be back. He's wounded, so not concerned about that. It just does suck to lose him, though. This could be another powerful army, too. I don't know how far she can move. Looks like she can actually get pretty damn far. We don't have any, like, agents over here. Finishing this guy off could be nice, but I don't think it's, like, should take, like, a serious precedent. I think SIGVALD needs to get somewhere safe-ish and then start to replenish. So let's go down here. Like so. Just hang out by this abandoned city. We'll go into encamp stance. And SIGVALD can now recruit a couple more Shaggoths just to kind of maintain that. Makes me think that, like, fighting those Grail Knight Doom stacks, maybe we want to get... Yeah, and the other guy will come back filling out our slot. Ooh, look at this. The Chalice. Oh, man. That's really good. Regenerating Flesh. Okay. Wow, that is a great item. Wow. Hell yeah. That's going on Colex so freaking hard. And now we can give the Potion of Healing to Archaon down here in the south, who will certainly want that. He doesn't cause terror anymore, but I think it's worth it to get that. All right, very good. And he has Gambler's Armor, but we can take this off Kolek, because Kolek's getting the good stuff now. Actually, was that? No, that wasn't armor. Okay. All right, so that is done. We've defeated Chilfroy. It was actually a bit of a scary battle. We had to level up on our Firecaster, who just barely survived that. That would have been actually scary if we lost him too, because then we'd be kind of vulnerable for a couple turns. Very good. So he's hanging out. We're coming back up in the world financially speaking. Now that Sigvald is kind of sitting and licking his chops, it might be time to recruit another lord for him. Because he can like hand over some of the recruits he gets. We have Demon Spew. I mean, let's see what our options are. Do we have not a confident, but knowledgeable is pretty good. So we'll get a knowledgeable character for Sigvald. Let's do that. He's recruited. We can recruit some Marauders, but that'll just give Horde infighting, so we'll defeat that for now. And good. So Sigvald's going to be nursing his wounds for a couple turns, but nonetheless, it should allow us to do some cool stuff. All right, guys. We'll see you in the next turn. Wild times indeed. Wow, so the Bretonnians super aggressive here, thinking that they can defeat Sigvald while he's down, but if you take a look, I mean, their army's in shambles. It's mostly peasant archers. But nonetheless, we'll fight it. I mean, the Bounce Power thinks I'm in trouble. So we're just going to pull the Shaggies forward, let the injured one sit back, and hope for the best. All right, guys, see you in the battle. And now a lone fire sorcerer versus the entire world. He can shoot some fireballs out of his hands. That's nice. We'll have to keep this guy back. I don't think I saw any flying units there. So what we're going to do... Wait, what the hell's happening? Okay, I was like all backwards on the thing. So we're going to get the Shaggies that are like super beat up. So maybe these two, and just like hide them in the trees in the corner. Like hide them by the edge of the map so they can withdraw if they get pressured. The Hell Cannons are going to be quite nice. Oh god, they're so far away. Run, Forrest, run! Get the Hell Cannons here. Sigvald, and pretty much everyone else, yeah. These guys, we got to make sure to put them in a separate group so we don't accidentally grab them. Alright, let's get the crew. Crew's back in town. Oh god, we have some Royal Hippo Knights. I might want to pull the Sorcerer off the battlefield, just to be honest. Oh no, and our poor caster here is just getting gooned on. Can he get away? Oh, that's so sad. You know, at least he, like, you know, in a way, kind of baited in the Bretonnians, right? So, I don't know. What are we going to shoot here? I guess we'll just shoot at some of the flyers. They got some halberds on the ground. Those will be choice targets. All right. Can you get away, buddy? Let's see if he can withdraw. And we have this caster here. This guy's downtown here. He can use some fireballs before he goes. We might run him off because we don't want the Pegasus Knights to just get him for free. So we can withdraw the units we don't want to like lose. Let's get the healthier Shaggus in the front and center. Well, there goes that guy. That was fun. And yeah, now we got some Knights charging in, so who cares? Like, I don't know why the AI thought this was even. I guess the Royal Hippo Knights are not a joke. So let's go ahead and shoot a fireball at those guys from downtown here. Just keep running. We do have a potion of speed, which will help us get away. Yes, just keep that coming. Very good. All right, let's charge you guys. Charge you. See if we can polish off those Knights. Yeah, so the Bretonnian ground force has been squashed. I don't know if our Lord's going to survive back here. Looks like he's in the Shadow Realm somewhere. We'll just spam fireballs. I guess they're waiting for Louen before they charge in, which is, I suppose, smart. Bretonnian Knights, a little bit foolhardy. Perhaps some of these guys looking to become Grail Knights. These questing Knights, yeah. There's one left there. So we'll run over here. We'll keep the Hell Cannon shooting. You guys can just withdraw so they don't get gooned out before I forget about them. And yeah, you're going to hug the edge of the map. And oh, I don't want to Hell Cannon you if we don't have to. Look at the Hell Cannons with their heat-seeking shots. It's so cool. All right, so as soon as Louen lands, he's going to get taken to town pretty quick. Shoot another fireball from these guys. And now let's give Louen the biz. I don't know if he could even beat one of our Shaggus. So let's make sure we get the full surround, the full Monty. Hopefully they just land right here and we can just use Flaming Sword of Ruin to make them that much stronger. Let's get you around the back, attacking Louen from there. Alrighty, so this should be good for us. Any other augmentations I can do? Yeah, we can do Cascading Fire Cloak. Louen's trying to get away. Let's see if we can head him off with the Shaggoth. Yeah, looks like we might be able to. Sigvald's doing his thing as well. The rest of the Bretonnian army certainly a little bit out of position. Royal Hippo Knights taking a bit of damage. Our Fireball caster can fireball that last one, hopefully. Louen's going to cycle charge in again. Okay, let's go. Now the Hell Cannons can start to shoot at the Royal Peg Knights that are coming in. You'd be surprised. Sometimes Hell Cannons can rip some really, really mean shots. Alright, so he's going to turn and run here. Hopefully we can actually break him. Take him down. He's a pretty powerful character. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to. Fireball, actually. Might be able to do it. Oh my god, I wasn't paying attention. Stupid Hippo Knights back here. Looks like we might lose the Soul of Damnation now because I wasn't paying attention. Fireball's going to go polish them off. Could have sworn these guys were like all broken. Come, Shaggoths. Show them no mercy. And the last of the Hippo Knights are going to get squashed. It looks like there's a couple left. Shaggoths pile in. And the Hell Cannons, I think we can still get back on. Yeah, even with just a couple guys. That was quite a vengeful strike there. All right, so let's get you guys on the Hell Cannon here, you guys on the Hell Cannon here. And now we're back in business. So what do we have left? The Fireball can be used against Louen. I could use the Overcast, but then that might actually blow up my caster, who has 179 HP. We'll do some fast forwarding as the Bretonnians kind of mess about. I don't know what they hope to accomplish here. Oh, that's not good. Okay. All right, I regret everything. So we'll hug the edge of the map here. We'll get you guys back on the Hell Cannons to defend them. SIGVALD back there as well. SIGVALD rocking 106 melee attack. He's a beast for sure. Potion of Speed, do we need to use it? Doesn't look like it. Okay, perfect. So they're landing onto the Hell Cannon. Sacrifices of these lads is great. Let's go fireball them now. That should be the doom for those Pegasus Knights. Do some fast forwarding here. They're done for. Hell Cannons are, I don't know, yeah. Unfortunately, I think we're going to lose Hell Cannons. Granted, SIGVALD can recruit them, so it doesn't really matter. So let's fireball Louen again, if we can. Here it comes. The cooldown's really short, so we can spam it. Arcane Conduit. Boom. Get you guys partying. Soul of Damnation can start shooting into the Horde. What do we even want to shoot? Okay, Louen's down. That worked pretty well. This Shaggy can go ahead and withdraw off the battlefield, so we don't lose him. We should have more than enough here. So let's go ahead and push up. I'm tempted to have the Hell Cannons withdraw too, since they're just so low on ammo. Yeah, but taking out those Peasant Archers would be useful. Is there any other fireball targets? Yeah, we can get the Chilfroy here. Fireball him down. He seems like a lord with some skill investment, so taking him out could be nice. Chilfroy's down for the count. Very good. That wizard certainly doing his thing. So SIGVALD is definitely a good target to waste this ammunition on. Get you Knights charging into the Grail Guardians here. You guys can pull over here. And do we want to drop like a Flamestorm or something on them? I guess. Like, if I take any firepower, though, I'm just, like, done for here. Let's go ahead and do Flaming Sword here. These Shaggoths can go ahead and fight these Knights here. Very good. So, they might come around the back. Let's actually just have these guys withdraw. I don't need the Hell Cannons anymore. Go after these Knights. SIGVALD, you just keep tanking like a beast. You do what SIGVALD does. And, do I want to use, like, a Flamestorm or something here? Yeah, it could be alright. So how are we doing in the fight? Looks like we're squashing a lot of the Grail Guardians pretty well. SIGVALD's coming in hot now. Standard die can be used. And that actually did pretty good against those Knights. Let's pull these guys back here. Hell Cannon crews, you guys feel like withdrawn? There you go. There you go, little buddies. And we have Burning Heads. We have a couple other options here. Just keep going after them if we can. I don't think this Shag is actually really low. If we can get him out, that'd be nice. So you just go to the edge of the map and hang out. Into their fireballs. Maybe another Burning Head down the pipe could do some big damage. This Hell Cannon crew is trying to withdraw, but there's a couple Bretonnia Knights coming to finish it off, which is unfortunate. Hopefully it'll just withdraw. Alright, so we have a Paladin here. Let's see if we can finish him. And now we have some Burning Head opportunities. So let's go ahead and drop it right there. Should be a really good one. Arcane Conduit as well. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, but it kind of went the wrong way. That's too bad. Shaggy. Shaggy and Scooby-Doo. Hell Cannon isn't able to get away, so I'm going to lose my Hell Cannons. It's alright. SIGVALD's army, though, is like, he's taking out the brunt of the Bretonnian forces, so he can just lick his wounds. We can drop Flaming Sword again. I don't know if that's really necessary. Let's have you guys hunt them down. You hunt them down as well. Yes, SIGVALD, continue to tank those shots like a champ. Wind's Magic's a little bit tight right now, but I don't see any of our Shaggoths dying from here. It's actually kind of a hardish fight. Thankfully, like, you know, the AI sends in, like, Louen and these different characters on their own. It's like, man, everything just fights to the bitter end. Bitter end. What do we have here? Alright, they're getting crumped. That's good. Let's jump onto these Peasant Archers. Good Fireball. We're depleted, so yeah, might as well just use the last of our magic. We'll just Fireball into that mass. Very good. So now you can pull him back. You can go here. Get one Shaggy going on these Foot Squires. And that should be it. Alright, so we're going to do a little bit of chasing, guys, and we'll see you guys on the campaign map. And now we're back. You can see the armies have been wiped out. A couple of Peasant Archers are all that remains. And our character actually survived that, which is really funny. That might interrupt my recruitment, though. We'll find out here in a second. Oh, look at this. A Bretonnian army coming to do battle with Archaon. Archaon, I think, is still a little bit damaged, but we should be okay here. Man, guys, Bretonnia not pumping the brakes, but this is good. This is like the death thrust. So we just halberd box and hope for the best. All right, guys, see you in the battle. And now we're here. So let's go ahead and find a humble tree line with which we can call home. So we'll get you guys back here. We'll get the Hell Cannon over here. You can get some great weapons kind of back here as well. Great weapons are pretty decent against the heavy cab as well. So you guys can go here. You guys can go here. You guys back here. We'll get the Chosen here. And you guys back here. Swords of Chaos are also here. Archaon now has some magic too, which is nice. Start deployment, start battle. Alright, so the Hordes of Bretonnia cometh. We're definitely going to get the Hell Cannon to shoot at pretty much whatever we can hit right now. Grail Knight's certainly not a bad target. Let's blast him. And then I started blasting. I think Cascading Fire Cloak's going to be pretty good for us here. But yeah, they should charge straight into our halberds, which of course have charge defense, which will be, you know, for once they're actually pretty useful here. Yeah, we have the anti-large too. So they charge in here. We can countercharge with the Swords of Chaos, try and get some damage on them. And the other Hell Cannons can start shooting into those knights over there. Although those were knights. Oh, we forgot about some halberds here. You know what? This is actually okay, because they might still actually be able to do some damage against those Pegasus Knights. Yeah. And yeah, you can see the Grail Knights getting massacred by the halberds. Just absolutely massacred. Feeling more confident about this with the halberds. When I had just chosen with swords on board, we got to make Archaon the anti-Bretonnia chosen stack. Yeah, look at that. That's like Value City right there. But this is where it gets really ugly. Let's put some damage on the foot squires. Burning Head should be useful here, and also I have a mount now. Oh my god, this is going to be just anarchy here once they get in. We'll see where the Pegasus Knights go. The great weapons kind of function in a similar way. Here they come. Where are they going? What are they thinking about? Do they want to attack some halberds? What is best in life? Pegasus Knights. It looks like the AI thinks they need to kill the Hell Cannon, which certainly is not stupid. They're just kind of trundling about. Alright, very good. So let's go ahead and form ranks here. Some great weapons in reserve. You guys can kind of square up like this. And Archaon can come in and help you in the front line. So we'll use Cascading Fire Cloak to keep those Chosen alive. Giving them some extra melee defense certainly won't hurt. And yeah, let's go ahead and charge here. These guys don't have charge defense, so we'll let the Chosen with shields take the initial beating. And yeah, here they come. So they're going in pretty hard. Thankfully, they're engaging heavily into an area where I have a lot of stuff. Charging into halberds that, of course, are braced. On the flanks, we have some scary fights as well. Let's get the Swords of Chaos to come in and countercharge. I think these guys should be good. Alright, so we're holding okay. A couple of Bretonnia Knights trying to slip through, trying to get the tip in there, but Archaon's not going to have that shit. Get the Exalted Hero engaging as well. Alright, so front line's holding. Foot squires are actually going to be a bit of an annoying thing for us. Yeah, they're going for the halberds again, the Pegasus Knights. Archaon taking a bit of damage, actually. We got to be careful with that, because we're going to need him. We're really going to need him this battle. Alright, Exalted Hero's doing his thing. What burning heads can we get? Is there anything of value? Yeah, we can roast this Bretonnian infantry line. Pull these guys back. And the Hell Cannon is lightly defended right now. And the Burning Head did do some good damage, yeah. Definitely took out those men-at-arms and those chaff units, which we don't want our halberds kind of messing around with. And the Swords of Chaos, let's pull them back. They got some support here. Let's get these halberds intercepting them. And this is a good pocket. Yeah, if they want to like sit and fight great weapons, I'm more than happy with that. I have to admit, I'm mildly impressed with the AI's control too of like all these different cab units, but I suppose it's kind of like fighting AI Wood Elves, right? Like they're just so good at controlling all those units because the computer does it all at once, obviously. Let's get the Hell Cannons blasting in there. Man, those guys are just beelining for Archaon, but now they're going to be embroiled in a bunch of halberds. Alright, Exalted Hero definitely needs some support. We don't want him fighting a bunch of Grail Knights on his own. Let's set up a new screen here. Let's get these guys engaging and pull those halberds back. And the Hell Cannon blasts, how are they doing? We have another Burning Head. Let's get the Swords of Chaos back here, form another shield wall, get you guys facing the right direction, and chart there. Alright, so the Great Weapon should be able to win that fight. Let's get another Burning Head. If we overcast it, it'll do a little bit more damage against the armor. Oh, I should have used that. Actually, I think it'll still affect it. Yeah, a little bit slow on the draw there. Archaon, pull back. Good. Swords of Chaos, personal bodyguards of Archaon, doing a great job. We are taking some heavy beatings elsewhere, though. In the front, you can see Lady LeBeau. We can actually go take her out with Archaon. That'd be nice. Let's pile in on you guys, pile in on you guys. You guys stay. The Hell Cannon needs to get re-equipped. So we at least have some options against these freaking hordes of Bretonnian Knights. Oh yeah! Get him. What do we have here? Alright, Chosen, get in there. Help your liege. And I feel like we're in good shape. I feel like it's going well. Archaon should be able to slay the queen here. There's only 4 of them there. I was like, oh, let's save these Chosen. See if they can hold. Thankfully, Archaon can just recruit Chosen super quick. The Shaggoth armies are a little bit tougher to replace. Yeah, honestly, I think the halberd stacks might even not be necessarily better than Shaggoth. Swords of Chaos are broken. Damn, I wasn't paying attention. There's a lot going on here. And let's take out those Royal Hippo Knights. Halberds are screening over here. Some of the Halberds, of course, fighting the Grail Knights, which is a great situation for us. And they're now leaderless. Archaon has slayed the Queen. There's a couple Grail Knights there as well. Let's go ahead and intercept here with everyone. Just have the big tide of chaos push in. The Grail Knights will knock a couple over, but the tide is endless. The chosen of the Chaos Gods laugh in the face of the Grail Knights. What else do we have here? Oh, another Overcast? Yeah, that sounds good to me. It's not going to do too much there, to be completely frank. Might clip the back of those units. And now we can do some fast forwarding, because it's mainly just grinding against these cav units. Alright, very good. Let's pull in here. Get some reinforcements piling in. Exalted Hero and Archaon are pushing in. Archaon actually a little bit damaged. Those Grail Knights are quite nasty. That should be army losses soon. Yeah, there we go. Alright, boys. The Ever-Chosen holding on firm against the Bretonnian tide. Those halberds were very clutch. I don't know how that battle would have gone without them. Alright, guys. See you in the campaign. And here we are, my friends. Let's go ahead and get rid of the captives here. Wow, so all of our armies being hammered by Bretonnia at the same time. Thankfully, we won across the board, so I would imagine that the balance of power will be pretty generous to us. Archaon probably will go finish off that army too. I think keeping them from replenishing is going to be super clutch. And yeah, the Empire is basically defeated. They have like one building left, which I really wanted to get this episode, but you know, at least we're putting a dent in Bretonnia too, which is another victory condition, so it's not like we're messing around. And you know, behind us comes our haggard tide of evil. The Greenskins and the Vampire Counts are kind of cleaning up whatever scraps get through. I need to make sure that the Vampire Counts are at war with Bretonnia. I can't remember if they are, but it's going to be very important. Trait Caned. Hey, we got Kingslayer for defeating King Louen with our haggard character there. And the Pendant of Slaanesh. Oh, look at that. We can give that to one of our characters. Not sure who. Maybe Archaon can have that. And yeah, we have this army here. So we'll go ahead and move up with Archaon. We'll squash this. Yes. Hopefully it's an easy auto-resolve. Like, I'm talking like a 90% auto-resolve. Yeah. So we'll just auto-resolve that. Lost a couple more chosen. But that's good, because there were some Grail Knights. We don't want them coming back. So we'll sacrifice the captives. Archaon is going to go ahead and lick his wounds. So we'll pull back this way. And let's go ahead and recruit. So we'll do this. We'll encamp. We'll combine these units. And now Archaon is going to recruit a bunch of dudes. So we're just going to go halberd spam. Because we're just fighting Bretonnia right now. Archaon has leveled up. The chosen ones. Yes. That's going to make our halberds so tough to kill. And that looks good. Over here we do also have Woolik. So we'll max out training here to keep those chosen nice and trained. And this is going to be the last turn here for this episode, guys. We're licking our wounds here. It looks like there's a jankety army coming for us. I don't know what they hope to accomplish. Nonetheless, SIGVALD needs to max out his recruitment. So we're going to go ahead and... Oh, man, I really want to get some Chaos Knights. It sounds like a lot of fun, but... since we're already doing the Shaggoths, let's get a couple of Hell Cannons. And then we'll get 2 more... No, that's all we need. Okay, so we'll get 3 Hell Cannons. This character is leveled up also. So we'll get his Horde leveling up. That is being destroyed. So we can go into encamp stance. Wow, look at this guy. Coming up in the world, Route Marcher. He might even be able to keep up with the great Prince Sigvald one day. So they're doing their thing. This character can go and basically just try and take out Imperial agents that are just trundling about the lands. I think that was literally a 100% chance, which is awesome. And now, the last play here of this campaign, or this turn, is going to be the Great Mountain God getting ready to fight, actually. It looks like there's an enemy army coming. So we are going to go ahead and leave off at this point. We'll go squash this Bretonnian city real quick, which I think is a good call. And then, you know, this army's going to come attack us, but we shouldn't have too many problems with it. Kolek's like a raid boss now. So we'll attack this real quick. And we'll continue the siege. For now, I guess we'll just have to break the siege, because that's not an easy auto-resolve. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and just break the siege then. Break the siege.
Forward unto slaughter, the mountains call.
And that shall be it for now, guys. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. The next episode, we'll come back and we'll fight Verna here. But if we look at what we've accomplished this episode, you can see the Bretonnians are strength rank 12 now. So they took a huge beating. We'll make sure the Vampire Counts are attacking them. Sigvald's licking his wounds. He's got his new sidekick. And Kolek should be able to just... Yeah, this is actually... We're going to go attack this army because... Yeah, we need to. And we have enough movement. So we'll attack this army, because if we don't, then Alberic will unify with her and we could actually lose that battle. So we'll definitely take this fight in the next episode. And yeah, we'll see you guys then. Thank you so much for joining. Cheers.